Blocks 26 and 27 are the beach bag in our vintage Boardwalk quilt. Hey Kimberbell friends, Cristin here, and we are continuing our work on the vintage Boardwalk quilt. Today we're going to do blocks 26 and 27, the beach bag, and we're going to start with the pocket. So it's going to go in the order of the pocket first, and then in a separate hooping we'll do the quilting and then the bag itself, and by adding the pocket. So just so you know the order of things. So for the first thing that we need for our pocket is going to be a 4.5 by 8 piece of fabric. I did back it with fusible stabilizer just to ward off puckers and to keep it nice and crisp. But we are going to fold this in half. Notice from this width-wise in half, wrong sides together, and so that we have this nice crisp edge. So you're going to want to iron this down, and notice that it's directional. So deciding on how you want your pocket to look, I'm having my waves go sideways or horizontal, just like in the booklet. So this is 4.5 by 8, folded in half, and directional fabric. All right, and then for our main fabric, after we finish our pocket, we're going to use this light tan with lines on it and backed with fusible stabilizer to ward off puckers. And this one is going to be in 6.5 by 6.5, and we will put our pocket on after. So make sure you do your pocket first hooping pocket, and we'll go over all of that in pictures as we work on the block together. So 6.5 by 6.5 for our main fabric. And as always, we need batting. So since our final cut size of this project is 4.5 by 4.5, I'm cutting my batting to 5 by 5. And then as far as quilting, so we're going to quilt this part. We're not quilting the pocket, but we're going to quilt this part. And my recommendation is any quilt design that is I don't know what you call it, the one that goes all the way to the edge. All right, so I've chosen chain link, and the reason is because the pocket is going to take up most of this block. So if you're doing one that is more decorative, and it'll probably be covered by the pocket. So I'm doing one that goes all the way to the edge, and I've chosen chain length, and the size that we want is 4 by 4 because our final cut size of this project is 4.5 by 4.5. So we want a quilt design that is 4 by 4. And one really important thing is that there is an updated file, an updated design for this block. So you need to go to Kimberbell and download the update. So I will add a link, in fact here, let's give you a link right here. And you want to go to this site and download the update before you start on this block. This is one, if you look on the Kimberbell website, they have product updates from time to time on various of their items, and this one is one of them. So you want this update. All right, so then we need our threads, and I am going to use the darker pink for the bag, and then I'm using this greenish teal for the glasses, the sunglasses. We also need black. I forgot to pull that out of my box, but black for the lenses of our sunglasses. And then I've chosen this lime green for my quilting. And again, I'm using chain length 4 by 4 for my quilting today. And that's all for the first bag, and then we need to do a second bag. So on the second bag, we have, again, 4.5 by 8, and it's this red fabric with large white dots, backed with fusible stabilizer, and then ironed in half, because we're going to use this crease as the top of our bag, and we'll go over that as we get started. 4.5 by 8 for the pocket, and then 6.5 by 6.5 for the main fabric of the second bag, and again your batting, which is 5 by 5. Excuse me. So for that one, I am using red. No, sorry. yes, red, sorry, for the pocket for the bag itself. And then, excuse me, a tealish, minty tealish color for the sunglasses, black for the lenses. And I'm using this light minty color for my quilting on the blue background, main fabric. All right. So, and then I am using my 5x7 hoop for this one. It will fit just fine, so there's no double hooping or anything. And again, chain link 4x4 is the one that I am using. You can use any quilting design that's 4x4 and preferably one that goes to the edge, since the pocket bag is going to take up a lot of the block. All right, there's my dog. All right, let's get started. Did you download that update? Don't forget. Just want to make sure you remember. Download the update. It's for the part 1 of the beach bag. Don't forget to download that.